Hi class. Today we are going to be making individual symbaloo pages. Symbaloo is a website we're going to be using this year that allows us to organize and categorize web links in the form of buttons. So these websites can be useful for all subjects. We're going to make separate folders for language arts, math, science, and social studies. This way we can continuously add to these folders throughout the school year. So the first thing we're going to do is head to the upper right hand corner over here and click Sign Up. We're going to start by going to the personal and click Get Started. We're going to use our school email address here. So type in your school email address and your name. You can also choose a password, so go ahead and do that. And make sure to agree to the Symbaloo's privacy policy and terms and conditions. Then we will click Register Now. And here is the layout for our main Symbaloo page as the home page. There are different tabs here that they come with. However, we are going to be working on adding new tabs for our web mixes today. So, as you can see, these here are tiles, and we will find that we will be adding websites to these tiles for easy access today. So we're going to start by creating tabs. So right here in the little plus sign where it says Create Web Mix, we're going to go ahead and click on that, and we want to add an empty web mix. So first we're going to do Language Arts. Type Language Arts into there, and go ahead and click Add. And that will add as a tab up here. We're going to do the same, create a web mix for math. Go ahead and click Add for that as well. We will also create a web mix for science. Add that there as well. And lastly, we will do one more for social studies. After we add that, you will be able to see that we have 4 new tabs, one for each subject that we will focus on throughout the year. So if we go back to our Language Arts tab where we began, I'm going to give you an example for each subject to go ahead and get you started. So I chose 4 websites that we'll use throughout the year. I chose one each specific subject. That way you can add a new tile for each subject that we've created, and that way you can see kind of how it looks, how it's laid out. So we'll start with adding a new tile here. So say when you're studying, or a website I might give you, you can always add those websites here. So we'll start with a website that I know we'll use throughout the year, which is ABC for Language Arts. So when we get to the website, we will copy up here, highlight and copy the web link, copy it there, and then we will go back to our, over here, Symbaloo page, and click on the first tile. So we'll click right on the tile there, click Create Tile, and what you will do is you will want to paste that link right there and click Enter or Return, and that will recognize the site for you and bring it up as a tile here. So if you want, you can also change the color. So if you want all your Language Arts tiles to be yellow, you can do that as well, and it'll change the tile right here to yellow. And then go ahead and click Save. And there you go. So that's your first tile in your Language Arts page. Anytime you click on this tile from now, instead of creating a new tile, it'll take you right to that website. Next we will go to math. One of the websites we'll use in math this year is here. It's called Math Blaster. Go ahead and highlight that as well. And we will copy it. Head back over to our Symbaloo page, click on this tab, and go to add a new tile. We will click on that and create tile, and once again we will paste the website there, click Enter, and Math Blaster will come up. If you want all your math sites to, let's say, be red, you go ahead and click red here, and it'll change your tile to red before you go ahead and save it. And the same thing happens here. Easy access to mathblaster.com now. We'll go to science. In science this year, we'll use Brain Pop, the website Brain Pop for Science quite a bit. So we'll head here, highlight it. We will copy this as well and head back over to Symbaloo, where we will create a tile, and we will paste that tile, paste the web link, hit enter, and there's Brain Pop. If you want your science tiles to be green, you can go ahead and make it green with the touch of the button here, and now it's saved as a green tile. And lastly, for social studies, so as you can see, I'm clicking through the different links here. So right now we're on social studies. We'll use National Geographic Kids and Social Studies. So we'll go here and we will copy and go back to Symbaloo. Add a new tile here. We will go to paste there, enter, and there it is. So if you want your social studies to say blue, we'll make it blue that way and save it. And now, as we go back, we have a tile for social studies. We click on science. We have a tile for science. We can go to math. We have a tile for math. And language arts. We have a tile for language arts. So, as I said earlier, throughout the year, if you come across websites that you find useful or ones you want to remember, you can always add them to their appropriate folder on your Symbaloo page. There are also times where I will have you add specific sites to your page for easy access, like, for example, these sites that I know we'll be using throughout the year. So having this page created will help us become more time-efficient learners through the use of many, many new resources and websites. So it's a great way to link as a class and to link ourselves to wonderful resources that are on the web.